Yeah, so he's from that team, but he's like ridiculously good with that character. He actually took out shoot, he took out a couple notable names this season. That yeah,
Oof,
really good stuff from
man.
him. Yeah, he did some really good stuff, especially with the new moves and stuff like that. All that shenanigans, man. It's
Sky
tripping
High
people
Claw.
up.
Why'd they give it to him? Why'd they give it to him? And
Yeah.
speaking of another character that got buffed, that is like way stronger, is Kage. That character, his throw game, really more of his, I should say, his Oki game is a lot better. Like when he gets to DPs, he gets Oki after them. So combined with that with his typical corner pressure, it's really good. On the other hand, Rashid got some nerfs, some damage nerfs, here and there, some corner carry. And you can't be throwing out that crouching heavy punch as effectively. It can't get whiff punished. But Squall definitely one that will do that until you prove that's a bad idea. Good Shaku Nets on the other side here. Squall throwing out the fireballs. V-skill activation. Knew it was coming.
I was wondering why he chose the V skill 1 for this matchup. I would think V skill 2 would be a little. How should I
Oh,
say
you
it?
mean for Squall or for
Kage.
Jay Caesar?
For
Oh yeah,
Kage.
yeah,
For
yeah.
Kage. Yeah. No, it's a little. I guess to go get through tornado pressure.
Maybe we'll see. And see if Jay Caesar even able to use it right now. He's getting pieced up in the corner. Was he going to be able to activate? I don't know. Squall's got him locked down with the throw game. He'll
Oh,
bust
but he
out
takes a
though.
chance with the DP though.
He had to. My man was getting pressured, right?
Quick activation here. Oh. Scary here. One more hit. Both
The
narrowly
jump,
taking that.
man jumped into the tornado. He back jumped, but that's the thing. It's like you can't be back jumping against that kind of character, especially when they've got that locked and loaded. Squall had 2 V triggers in a round. Mom said I can have 2. It confirms here from Squall using the EX to push from the corner, but nice DP. He knew the gap. I gotta give him credit for that. He's been studying.
Trying to inch out of the corner here. Oh, but that crouch heavy gonna take away. Oh, all that momentum. All slipping away from Caesar right now.
Dude, Rashid just takes it out of your pocket. He says it's mine now. And that's a good thing about like this character. Like he's not really damage based like Rashid. Like he's more about like let me get that Oki. Let me get the momentum from you. Let me take that all away from you and then use it against you. Like now, let me put you in the corner. You gotta make all these guesses. He's probably like, man, just did a raw crush, wake up super. It's blocked. Kento, you knew it was gonna be blocked, bro. Ain't no way Squall ain't blocking that one.
It was a valiant effort. You gotta respect it. He had nothing else to do.
Hey, when you push against the wall like that and you got a low health character, you know what's coming next, but so does your opponent. Squall gonna take that first match. But yeah, I mean, you mentioned the V trigger, and it kind of came into play a little bit. The side switch, really haven't seen it do much. So I like to see Jay Caesar kind of implement something different in this, right? All right, let's see here. Squall up 1. His neutrals is looking really strong against Jay Caesar. We haven't really seen, maybe more attempts to maybe jump in on the crouching heavy punches and find that timing to do so, especially because we see Squall just throwing it out. See, there it is, interspersed in between his moves. Got to give him credit though, because Squall has kind of changed up the times. He's running the flip mode and the throw game on deck. There we go. We output the crush, the trip guard.
JC's trying to play this patient game, but he doesn't really have a lot of tries left. Hopefully this activation will get him somewhere. Keeping him in there.
Lock down Tatsu, punish. No!
Activation, takes a gamble, gets punished for it.
He gets nothing. He gets nothing, Kento. He's gonna go home with nothing. Nothing in his pockets, man, but lint. Squall, looking super strong here with the constant corner pressure and putting Jay Caesar in uncomfortable positions. EXDP bust out, but if you're Squall, you don't mind taking too many of those, right? Because it's not gonna hurt you. See the crouching heavy punch, this V skill's not working out because it's blowing through. The double hits, only 1 hit of armor, ain't helping you.
Not only that, with crouch light from Rashid, it actually just doesn't allow him to use it at very little ranges.
And
It's
there
not
it
very
is.
useful overall in the matchup, and there we go.
Squall. Just dominant play right there. Just pressure after pressure. Constant situations of pressure. And then even when he got busted out on, right? Even when the EXTP hit, it didn't matter. My man didn't want to quit. Squall knows to keep going on. And when you have that healthy, you keep the momentum, keep the train going. So Jay Caesar, I'd like to see a little bit more from the V trigger. And maybe combating the neutral a little bit more and kind of reading Squall's tendencies to be able to deal with the crouching heavy punch, because that was one of the temples that's really been a temple of many Rashid players, but also Squall just in general. Like, he's been really good about using that and timing it. But if you take it from the equation, that's one less thing you have to worry about when it comes to Rashid.
Very much. Actually, Moke, I listened to Moke talking about the new Rashid this season and how he has to take more risks to get the same amount of damage he got in season 4, and definitely, like, the Rashid players have to adjust, but right there was a perfect example of how a pretty good game for Rashid could go. It's still pretty dominant. Still a really good character overall. However, I think Kage really struggles in that matchup due to how well Rashid can just pressure overall.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more, and maybe that V skill we saw also wasn't the greatest of choices, right? Being able to do the crouching heavy punch, the double hit, could blow through the armor. Like, there wasn't much you could really do in that situation, so, and like you said, Rashid, I feel like maybe people kind of downplay him a little bit in terms of, him having to do more work to get the damage going, right? Like, he can't kill characters. The damage buffs, the damage nerfs, the health buffs across the board for a lot of characters, and just situational things that make him less strong. You got to run the Oki game, keep the pressure game going on. Squall is like, hey, cool, I'm gonna run my game. He's like, that's fine. I'm not about the damage. I'm all about that Oki. He was never about that life.
You could also still get the damage. It's just more situational stuff than before, and so it actually rewards Rashid players more if they know those kind of things. It's not just simple Oki game anymore. It's more of, like, will you actually fall for this trap? And if I get it, can I get that damage? And, like, can I convert off of it properly?
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I like that better, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. I really think it's a good thing because it forces Rashid players to actually know their stuff. Oh, my bad.
That's okay, man. We gotta get used to the on-liner, just moving on down. Also, I was watching James Chen this weekend, and he's just like, homie just would never go down the line. Like, he'd be at the top, and they'd be like, yo, James. Yeah. Hey, man. We're going to get there. We're going to get to this match right here. Maru-san versus Squall. Coming up on the deck. Maru-san maybe running that Akuma. Squall. The thing about, like, Squall is he's got a couple characters. He's got the Cammy. He's got Nikali. We haven't really seen too much of that, at least in recent time. But he's definitely been running the Rashid. If I'm him, any of those characters are good at, maybe except for Nikali against Akuma. Maybe you just run the Rashid game, and just and just kind of see what happens. You got some games to play here with this match, so we're gonna see what he picks. The roulette of characters. He's got on deck. Oh, he's sticking with the Rashid. Who would have thought? But man's on the deck. Maru-san out here with the Akuma pick, and I like his Akuma. We didn't get to see much of it before, but listen, he's got a good Akuma. I like the footsie game. Let's see how it works against Squall.
I like to think this matchup's kind of pretty even on both sides. Maybe a little in favor of Akuma, mostly because of his offense.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see the evenness, because with the nerfs that he has, I feel like that kind of helps out too, because he also got some things that made him a little bit more stable. And right now it's looking hard though. Maru-san willing to spin the V reversal. He's out of the corner, but will confirm on the crouching light. Counter hits right there. Got to do a little bit more against Squall, saying you got to prove to him that them windmills got to stop stopping, man. You remember The Simpsons? I'm swinging my fist like this, and if you run into it, it's your fault. That's what Squall's saying right now.
Going in for the activation. Doesn't really get much off of it.
I like the EX Demon Flip right there to get away, but right now Maru-san stuck in the corner. EX Demon Flip on the other side again. What a great option right now, but Squall still lands the hits. He's gonna save that bar, I bet, for the throw. There it is. Didn't even need to spin it for the chip, no dip. Squall taking the first round with all that bar and butter to cook with in the next one.
Maru-san kind of like wasted, not, I wouldn't say waste, but like he used EVX Demon Flip twice there, and I didn't. Oh, and he goes for it again there. It's third bar here, but like not really much reward off of it right now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because like now you see Squall kind of looking out for that, like that escape option, and that's I think that's fine in a bubble, but like if you keep doing that and Squall's gonna punish you and you're not getting much out in terms of momentum or positioning of the screen, it might be hurting you more than it's helping you. Now Maru-san, though he does have V-Trigger on the deck, this could make some hard guesses come from Squall, but the only activation is gonna be Squall. Switching sides, trading places, coming to TLC this Thursday, but the wake up DP.
Ooh, but the misinput for Maru-san here, losing Oki, precious Oki. Oh, but that medium heat costume gonna help him get some pressure, some chip.
There's more.
Still in a dire position right now.
Oh,
but
he
misses
had
the
it.
punish. Unfortunate stuff from Maru-san there. Oh, had
I feel
something
like-
going.
Yeah, he had it right, but okay, first to three though, right? If you think about it in a first to three setting, that could be like the thing where you put in your mind and you're like, listen, all I gotta do is clean up a few things here or there, and I'm straight, right?
Round one.
There's a few input errors, a few decisions, a few problems away from possibly taking a nice whip punish round start into the Tatsu. Getting the Oki, also trying to get the chase down, but yo, Squall on the other side, gets the mixer, gets the throw too. Put the cleats on the face, counter hit. Oh no, it's
That
done.
Shimmy to clean it up. Post stun combo, get that quick damage. Just the one more mix here. Clean it up. First round going to Squall. See, he got the first hit there, but after that second hit from Squall, Jesus Christ, everything was just over.
You gotta
Sequencing.
you gotta like rotate them defensive options, right? You gotta kind of go through like what you have, and you gotta be able to check him with those flashes. There we go. Now EXDP Maru-san, you hear me, don't you? You can hear me. Got the headphones on. My man's listening, but the EXDP from Squall and the spectating has been halted. CFN,
Oh, no.
please. I think
What happened?
Squall got booted.
Oh no.
Too many Netflix tabs up. Too many uTorrents going on. Squall. No, I'm just kidding. CFN, can get a little wily sometimes, a little hairy, and that tends to happen. But I think he will.
I think his internet might have booted him. I'm not sure.
Oh no, that's not good. I was saying blame it on CFN. I was saying CFN this, CFN that. But well, I guess see you later. I don't know what happened to Squall though. We'll give him a few seconds, and until that happens, Maru-san definitely on the back foot there. I'd like to see, if Squall returns, maybe just dealing with more of that corner pressure, because the whirlwind shots aren't as strong this season, and it looks like he's back. So we're gonna redo that match there. Squall still up one.
We'll play back to the last round.
Okay. So play back to the last round there.
Alright.
Let's see if Maru-san can come with some adjustments here. Still, just a matchup where I feel like you have to get the momentum of your Akuma, and if you take too many of those hits, you don't have to quit, because like you get hit too many times with that character, you get pieced up, and really you can put Rashid in some awful situations. You have to be smart about it though. But Squall had the awareness. You saw him catch the EX Demon Flip outside, with the crush counter, and you saw Maru-san maybe not getting too much off of that in terms of like positioning, right? Like maybe use that to escape some of the things, the V-trigger stuff, the goofy things that Rashid wants to do. Maybe use that and like, take it further, take a step further. Like, cool, you use the EX Demon Flip, you're out. What's the second step? What's the third step? Let's see if Maru-san has got a whole flight of stairs with him to go up to the top.
And again, you did mention before, this is a first to three. Just like losing one game isn't too bad, especially if it's the first game. You're just like checking what the opponent's really ready for.
Mhm.
And it's just, I just gotta hope that he can make the proper adjustments to make this W here.
Yeah, and you see him finally like interrupting the whirlwind shot. That's great. Got to see more of those. Squall's got him in the corner. Yo, answer back with the jabs, getting real testy. The crouching heavy punch coming through Squall with the heavy kicks, max distance. You see the spacing, and now the throw game coming on hard. The tray, yo, Marusen can't get out of the corner for that activation. Didn't activate off the fireball just yet. No, an input error.
Yep, this side switch is too good. LG here. Going away with that V-reversal and make it real hard, but a good medium toss there from Marusan. Inching away. Oh, he was ready. Oh! Narrowly
Bro, he hit
missed,
him.
but that crouch light kick just gonna take that away.
Yo, he hit him with a Zaworld though. Hit him with the anime. You saw that? Saw the screen freeze? Yo, Squall with the EXTP right after that? Are you kidding me? Yo, I got one too, says Marusan. Bust out. Spin that bar, but yo, Marusan gotta figure out how to get out of the corner. Not when you whip your V skill like that. My man's leg was all the way to the skies. Now here's the crush counter from Squall, the follow-up. And the constant pressure of this character. You have to find a way out. Marusan trying to do V reversal, not doing too much here. Okay, jump back heavy, the fadeaway.
Marusan just kind of letting that crouch heavy punch whiff a little too many times.
Yeah, if you see Squall, he's answering back, man, or just backing away. Marusan trying to find out. There it is, finally an activation. Or knockdown, baby. Hold this pressure, back throw. Marusan, I see the bar. I need to see that confirm. Or is he going for the demon? The fake out with the jab, finds the confirm. I love that. He had the jab on deck. You saw Squall was like ready and prepared for a demon. No demons here. We exercise those, man. Marusan gets the confirm, ties it up right here in rounds.
That frame trap to close it off. Smart stuff from Marusan there. Definitely aware of what Squall was looking for.
Gotta keep that momentum.
I was about to say a good side switch coming from Marusan there. Now he's just gonna get punished into oblivion here with that crush counter.
Activation time from Squall. Yeah, and now he's looking strong here. Squall returning everything and kind of then some. Gets a throw for the stun, builds a bar, and you're done. Squall taking the second one.
We saw a lot of things going Marusan's way there, but just Squall just taking it all away. Just from one hit. Like that's what you gotta do with Rashid now, for sure. Like to be this destructive.
I mean, you're absolutely right, because you've got this character that is like about momentum and pacing and stuff like that. And if you're Akuma, I mean, one of the things that makes Akuma such a great character is that he has all the tools, but you have to be able to use all the tools at the right time. We saw a few mistakes from Marusan, but he's starting off good right here. A little bit more solid this time. I like the walk down, no chase down, just walk him down, nice and patient. Crouching kick, stepped in it. Squall gets the throw. Uh-oh, this is looking like what we saw before, looking like a rerun. EX V reversal, good. Might as well not challenge, just, you know, maybe just be more liberal with those V reversals, just to put yourself in a better situation for later on down the round. Because you don't want to take any of that chip, no dip, you know, in the corner. You don't have to deal with that.
Oh man, Squall just playing around with Marusan's reactions there with the eagle dive, making it real hard for Marusan to just stay calm. Oh, another throw here is just one more mix. Oh, but a sweep. Setups, possibly just +1 there.
I think if he builds the bar up, maybe we threaten with the demon. But Squall does have V trigger, and you know his movement and the spacing that he's in right now is gonna be hard to land that kind of thing. The dash up light to finish things off.
Too deadly. You can't walk it around against Rashid.
Oh,
but
you
that
can.
lead.
You can punish that though, I'll tell you that. Look at that big damage right there. And be able to build up almost a bar of V-trigger. Good stuff. What are we saying with the fireball pressure? I like how he's interspersing that. Like when you're that close to Rashid, he's not gonna react to, with reactively V-skill those fireballs, right? That becomes a poke and you get that knockdown, continue that pressure. Marusan, use a little bit more of those as a poke. I'd like to see it more.
coming in hot with Rashid pressure here. So maybe 2 more hits here.
Maru-san sitting on a lot of bar though. You just gotta let it rip, bro. How you gonna find it? Squall not ending that confirmed. Lands the DP into the soup for the Go Retsuha. Not enough to kill, but he does have V-Trigger to play with. The raw fireball, didn't even need to cook that, but there we said it before. You shoot the fireballs off in the face, it can't be dodging or ducking them. Maru-san looking a lot better this time. Starting to acclimate.
The patience, he had the read there on the eagle dive, but didn't really react accordingly to it, unfortunately. Oh no, these crash heavies. Too many.
And they're adding up, dude. They add up in health or chip. You see Maru-san just getting afraid of it.
Maru-san kind of been just respecting it all day. Not a good look right now.
You don't want to go down here. I mean, this is not where you want to be. Not against Squall. Squall is on match point. So all he needs is one more confirmed to do it. Gets the throw. That's enough. Squall takes it over Maru-san.
Rashid wins.
And you saw how all that damage just kind of piled up as, like, not much time went on. Like, it was just mostly just resets on resets of, like, but it just really just added up all in the end. It, really, really good character.
I don't know, dog. I don't understand why people keep putting that character less than S tier. I don't get it. It's not like he's got any losing matchups, to be honest. He's got maybe more ones that are even, but they're definitely not losing matchups. I don't feel like they're matchups where Rashid like full on loses, and he's definitely super strong. And the people who stuck with that character are going to be making making waves right now. Squall about to make some more waves. Or actually, we're moving to losers. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. So Jay Caesar gonna be fighting Maru-san. My bad. Maru-san looking to get that run back, but it's gonna be Jay Caesar in the way, trying to fight him, trying to finish him off. So we're either gonna see the run back and see if Maru-san's got some adjustments, or Jay Caesar coming through to fight Squall.
Does Jay Caesar actually use like other characters as well? Because like I saw Kage earlier. I don't know if you want to go with that against Akuma, honestly, but
yeah, we talked about this a little bit before. Jay Caesar has the Ryu and also the Laura, and neither of those characters really do like super well against Akuma. Some of the Ryu players are kind of okay with that matchup. They think it can be pretty annoying. And I think Laura isn't the worst choice because if she can get her hands on, but listen, Maru-san says, I'm not going to have any of that. I'm switching. I'm flipping the script. I'm going to run the Colleen, the icy hot out here.
okay. Yeah, Colleen, another strong pick, especially in the current meta. It's just basically like Karen from season 1.
She really is like super strong, and it's a lot because of her V-Trigger is really good too. Having a 2-bar V-Trigger that's super good, being able to really convert situations or make situations really messed up for a lot of characters. That standing heavy punch, even though it's whip punishable, still a major button in her game plan. Also forward heavy kick and other great buttons all accumulate to like a really great character. But here we go, nice neutral jump. It's a command grab. Confirms here, needs to finish it off. Jay Caesar, you got to finish your plate overhead. Not a big punish on that though.
Keeping him in the corner. Jay Caesar's one hit away from taking his first round here. It's a little hard though, especially against a character like Colleen.
I mean, she's got the movement, right? It's difficult.
Not only that,
Backdash.
the normals.
Punish. Is it gonna be able to I think he has no, he doesn't. Or maybe he didn't want to spin the EX right there, but he needs to do it. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Has the command grab. They said, Kento, just react. They said, just react, man. It's easy. Just react. You see your real back, just react. But it ain't like that.
What's she doing there? I don't know what she's doing there. I'm just looking at her move back.
She does have one of the better backdashes. The game would have call up without a punish, though. Dang, had the right idea, but the wrong execution, the wrong timing.
Just keeping it slow here. Mid anti-air from Maru-san. Good control overall right now. Really abusing that power that Colleen has, but just overall better normals.
That's how the character is. Her neutral, better than Laura's definitely. But Laura,
Senses the fear. Senses
the
it.
throw game. They said just take the throw. Taking all the throws right here. No bite on the shimmy. EX. Too far out to get a full punish. Or maybe that wasn't just the right one right there. Unfortunate. Jay Caesar stuck in the corner. But he's got a spar to work with. I want to see something happen from it. Overhead connects. Almost a stun. Answering back with the buttons. Confirming anything. Jay Caesar still bleeding.
It's okay that he wasn't able to confirm off it. The fact that he was just able to get out of that nasty situation there really helped, but that it's not gonna help him from that.
Maru-san lured him in the pit, dude. He said, yo, why don't you come a little bit closer? And all of a sudden you hear a picked up with the netting or whatever it is. My man, he put the leaves down and he's like, hey, come at me. But that's the way, you know, this character is. There's so many things where it's just like, bam, she gets the EX meter. You saw the command grab in the first round. Things like that that just kind of make it hard to just react to everything, right? Because she puts a lot on your mental stat. You see the ice like that too.
Ooh, going into mix up. Doesn't block it. Good damage here. Ooh, you get thrown on his own wake up, and then you throw him again. That's a statement.
Coming through with the throw.
It's like, I'm coming at you.
Oh, you're coming to me? Oh, you're approaching me? Maru-san gotta finish this off though. Jay Caesar with a lot of bar to work with. This could be ugly, the trade. In favor of Jay Caesar, he's got more health, but yo, Maru-san using the backdash, just pecking away, looking for that final moment. Jay Caesar, even though he has all that to work with, is the one who's pensive, is the one who is afraid but lands on the fireball anyway. Good stuff, Jay Caesar, taking that round.
I have no words about what just happened there.
But that's the thing, is like, yo, Jay Caesar was like, listen, I'm afraid. And Maru-san just got a little bit too overconfident, ran to the fireball, a little bit too active, my friend. That was the EX. So listen, you can't be out here lacking. You can't be out here just laying around, not looking. Empty jump. Here we go. It's Jay Caesar with the confidence, but now, never mind. Doesn't matter. With the wake up buttons, a 2-frame life.
Oh, there's just so many things just happening there just now, but oh my god, Maru-san just having a lot of input errors just like in these past few sequences. But he's gonna get that stun regardless in this round as well. If he doesn't drop it.
Yeah, there we go.
But he doesn't.
Lands the hands, stays cool with it. Maru-san, there we go, about to go up to 2. And you know, it was really scrambling. My man's was just swinging, right? Hands were out. There were no gloves on at all. Just swinging it. And the thing is, like, you know, Maru-san stay solid enough. But Jay Caesar, I saw the moments, the flashes of confidence that could be there. You just have to put them all together.
There we go. Maru-san just kind of starting it off here. A lot of throws, a lot of pressure. More throws. This is rough. Super rough right now.
Nice. There we go. Jumps out at the right time. Now his V-Trigger can definitely make the comeback. Jay Caesar has to. The double? My man went for it. The double? He ordered the double like that? EX again with the command grab. Jay Caesar. With the hair on the chest. The overhead lands with the combo. I'll take 2. Jay Caesar. With the bravery.
Yeah, I'm glad that parry didn't connect.
That would have been deadly, dog. I don't know how that would have interacted, but listen, Jay Caesar found the confidence. This is what Jay Caesar wanted, right? This is what he was looking for before. He wanted to have the confidence to be able to play this character, to get in there and start swinging the right way, you know, like not backing off too much, be able to fight Maru-san. Now Maru-san, you gotta start thinking. Jay Caesar, when he activates trigger, when he goes for the EX command grabs and things like that, are you looking out? You're not looking out for that overhead. You gotta watch your dome. The sign says, watch out. Falling Laura.
Maru-san couldn't block that first overhead there, but gets the second one. kind of getting back into the game here. As you can see, the health is just slowly getting back to normal, like even for both sides.
You saw my man challenge after EX like that? Yo. You know, Marusen got some bravery of his own, but yo, this could all go down with Jay Caesar. The parry. Knew it was coming. I love it. Empty jump low, EX. Finish it off, yeah, with the V skill or V trigger.
The V trigger do combos actually do a ton of damage. Like, ooh. If you just go into that from heavies, like that thing does a massive amount. Like, if you look at like Neon's combos, like his back damage combos, are nasty.
They're ridiculous. And you know, landing that actually, the timing of it's super weird. So like that takes a lot of practice, right? You know,
right.
You know, I don't think many callings things take, you know, a lot of time to draw. Like obviously the setups do, but like the confirms and things like that, the combos don't. But that's one that you got to put your back into it. Jay Caesar though has not given up. You see him with the health lead right now. EX unfortunate, but not the biggest punish. Marusen not really going for super optimal things to deal with, you know, Jay Caesar's approach. And those add up later in the round. You start lacking like that. Jay Caesar has the lead. He's got you in the corner. He's putting the EX plus frames on. He gets the throw. Needs one more hit to do it. And there it is. See how I said that all added up? Marusen, you got to fight back. You got to swing back. And we got to swing through this because we only got 10 minutes to get the maintenance. Y'all better quicken this stuff up. Like confirmed, into the EX. Marusen landing things. Put him all the way to the corner. Jay Caesar back against the wall.
Watch that overhead again. Jay Caesar kind of not getting as much reward off of it as he used to. Kind of getting into the worse situation. Oh, but jumps out of there in the corner. Perfect stuff from Marusen here. Needs that jump.
I would think he definitely needs that to use that, you know, more in these matches. You know, obviously you don't want to be caught doing it all the time, so you can chase it down. But having that option to get out of the corner, very important. Marusen, no, there we go. Oh, no big punish. Thinking that Marusen was maybe going to go for more on those EX elbows since I've been not punished very well. Jay Caesar getting away with murder out of here. Like he's walking away the crime scene, knife in his hand. He's got V trigger on the deck. He can make a comeback. You know, maybe with Bar it'd be a lot more dangerous. Nice interruption from Marusen.
Oh no! And an Impure error to close it out? No. Not like this.
Not like this, Kanto.
That's the stuff I really hate seeing. You know? That's depressing.
Hey, it is, but you got one more to play like that. Two more to play, sorry, if you are Jay Caesar. But if you're Marusen out here, you're like, hey, this is perfect. This is all right. Things like that happen. You are looking out the window like it's a nice sunny day. Whip punch. Marusen out here with the heavy into the EX hands. Or the normal hands, sorry. Command grab. Okay, what else we got?
Nothing. We don't win? Okay.
Take your turn back, Marusen. Gotta fight back. Just to throw for a punish? We call that in Chicago, that's a Chicago punish. When you see something big like that, like an EXTP or something that's like easily punishable, and you go for the throw, that's a Chicago punish right there.
I thought that was just the scrub punish.
Maybe they're one and the same sometimes.
Nah,
Marusen though, so that's healthy. Oh, he thought he had to confirm.
Execution errors there. And
Yeah,
goes for
just-
the command throw here. What's getting nastier?
I gotta wonder if it's just a matter of them both playing so many characters that, you know, being able to like switch into like the mode of the other character that you're playing, like, because we already saw Marusen use the Kuma. I gotta wonder if it's part of that nice blown through the bolt right there in the V skill. Yo, you ain't react to that, Marusen. On match point.
Yo, react. You won't.
I think, yo, the thing is like people when that move first came out, people were looking at it, they're like, yo, anyone can just react to this. But in the heat of the moment, when the mental stack is high, nice parry, this is gonna hurt. When those things are happening, it's hard. Like it's easier said than done. In a training session where you put it on random, yeah, you can do it a couple times. But interruption from Marusen with a jab, nice stuff. Just sticking at the buttons to stop Jay Caesar from coming in.
non-stop pressure from Marusan coming here. Just kind of chipping away at Jay Caesar's health. Now, things are looking very grim.
Yeah, this is looking bad. Jay
The only
Caesar
V-trigger to work with as well.
gotta pop it. Good crush. EX Bolt tried to get something with the fadeaway. Did not work. Jumps in on an activation. You've got this character in the corner. Make the comeback happen. One more combo.
Oh
Doesn't
my
even get a combo. Bro, stop. I think he was holding north. But Jay Caesar caught him with the second hit. And he's not gonna quit. Jay Caesar still in it. Marusan still on match point though.
Jay Caesar getting that clutch moment. Let's see if he can carry that over into this round as well. But he's got very little resources to work with compared to Marusan with 3 bars. Oh, but this pressure is just chipping away. Maybe it's not really. Maybe it's just gonna work out for him.
Yeah, it might. I mean, Jay Caesar looking a lot better there, spending a lot of bars, but it's one of those things you gotta think of the economy. You gotta think of like what's gonna happen later. You spend all your savings now. What do you have later on to finish Marusan? Especially when he's a V trigger EX, but not just takes the turn back, doesn't really get a punish. We haven't seen too much from Jay Caesar in terms of dealing with this character on punishes. Gets a pick up here, gets a command grab. One more overhead. Yo, he got cheeky with it. Marusan spinning the bar for the CA all the way. Not a lot of damage. The CA does not do much, but the wake up.
Wake up jab.
Lara wins.
Listen, if you ain't in range for the meaties, we going vegan, all right? And in that range, I think that was a perfect response. Wake up with the jab. And just be like that. We're 2-2. And listen, we know there are 5 minutes left. Capcom, we're gonna run it all the way through. We're gonna take it all the way through. 2-2. Jay Caesar, Marusan even things up, and it's a battle of both. Trying to acclimate to their characters, trying to find the right moments to find the punishes, and maybe not getting the most optimal stuff, but they are working their way and getting closer and closer to that point where they're understanding, like, listen, this is what I gotta do with this character. Remember the confirms? They said, oh, I remember this. I remember that. Overhead gets blocked, no punish. Too far out. Looked like maybe for Marusan to do something, or at least try to challenge. Maybe could have went with maybe a light punish into EX.
Marusan keeping that control, especially with that background house there. The formidable button there.
It's very good. It's also with punishable. I wonder if there's something Jay Caesar could use to deal with that button, in the neutral. But listen, again.
See, that's what's interesting about like character matchups, because in certain matchups, certain buttons are just worthless, and like other buttons are more useful.
Right.
So, like, the way you just like use your buttons is just different between each matchup. It's really interesting how that works.
Oh, this combo's about to be interesting. The follow-up gets 7 hits on it, but you didn't kill Marusan. He's gonna go for the chip. No dip. Marusan again on match point. We've seen this already, but Jay Caesar can swing it back. Marusan hungry for that rematch against Squall. Hungry to make it before the maintenance hits. Hungry before Capcom runs down the hammer on the networks, before they switch out the gerbils on the wheels.
Hey, but Jay Caesar has one thing to look forward to for the update. That new costume.
Yes, that's true.
That IDOM costume.
With the feminine Tims, I love it. You knew he was gonna do it too. Yo, Jay Caesar, I know you listening, bro. I hope you run that costume next week. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. All right, you gotta show it off. Like, but here we go. He might not be showing off much, but that L might not be showing off much, but walking away from this tournament because Marusan in a good lead right now, has the bar, good jump in right here, the corner position, the pain, the pressure, everything working out. Empty low. I thought it was gonna be a throw. Y'all got mixed in there. It's a command grab.
Oh, but he doesn't get the Oki that he needs. Oh, but that light kick's gonna close it out. Marusan moving up back to grand finals for that run back.
All right. I hope they run that back quick. It might. You never know. It could just be a squad.
So,
like
due
this.
to the circumstance of it being like 2 minutes to finish this, it's gonna be a 1-1.
Oh, 1-1. Okay. Run it.
First to one.
1-1. Old school rules. Put your quarter up. Grand finals of the Juicy Street Fighter V Online first to one. Due to the maintenance that's been going on, or about to go on at least,
Oh,
for
no, no,
Street
no,
Fighter
no, no,
V,
no, no, no.
we are gonna see a first to one.
Yeah, if it resets, for example, if Maru-san wins the one, then we play another first to one.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So, you said first to one. Maru-san got to win two. And if you're Maru-san, you gotta really think about your character choices here. You put your quarter up.
No, my guy.
What is going on?
What is going
I guess. Dang, what are y'all doing?
on? We're getting it.
Okay, we're getting
That's
there.
figured.
We're trying to run these files to acclimate, as we said before.
I hope it's like a 5-minute delay for the server up there. Like,
sometimes they give the countdown too. So you see at the bottom, they're like 30 seconds, 15 seconds, get off ranked. The fear. But listen, if I am Maru-san, I am fearing to run back with Squall because he has put the work in with this character. We saw it was difficult for Maru-san to make those adjustments, and now we're going back to the arcade rules. You got to beat him twice and make it nice if you're Maru-san. But Squall only's got to win one. He's going in hard. Unfortunate round start DP. Maru-san, what are you doing? Air to air, base out the DP, the punish, the stun. Not done just yet though.
This is just looking like all school. What? We died.
Bento. Oh no.
I don't know, man. It's going
I'm
slowly.
still in, though, for
I'm
whatever
still in
reason.
too.
Oh, you're still in?
Yeah.
Okay, immediately.
Like I said, they're being nice. We just need
yeah.
one more V. One more V for Squall.
Squall on match point. Yo, Bento, run it from the stream thing.
I'm
The
watching.
stream
it
viewer,
right
yeah.
now.
Ah!
No, we got
Oh, right when I looked at
disconnected.
it. Right when I looked at it.
He's connected from the server. Capcom
Wow.
didn't even show us. But I'll tell you what, that was looking like Squall's game, and it's probably going to be Squall. Shout out to Squall for winning Juicy Street Fighter V online this week in the weirdest way. Maru-san, came from losers to try to fight Squall, but listen, Capcom had other plans. We had some great battles, great 45 minutes, I guess it might have been. But it can't
Well
fight
tried.
the maintenance.
He tried.
Well, listen, I guess on the other hand, obviously there'll be a great big update to the netcode from this.
100%,
and also
please.
20 costumes for Laura after this, and they're gonna reveal all the characters after the maintenance. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what, everybody, thank you for watching. I know it was a short one. We ran through it pretty quick, but I hope you enjoyed this Florida action from some of the Florida's finest, to be honest. And next week we won't have this. Hopefully we'll have, getting closer and closer to the news of Street Fighter V, what's going to be going on with that game and the future. And speaking of the future, we'll return next week with some more great action. I just want to give a shout out to Kento for joining me on the mic. I know it was kind of hectic with everything going on. I appreciate you coming through. Obviously appreciate, Juicy's, people out here. Much love to y'all. And, until next time, I'm Saint Cola.
And I'm Kento.
Peace.